Alright, what's up? It's taken me 6 tries to record this video because of somebody pestering me. But I didn't feel like doing another vlog, but we're about a week out from Nats and I wanted to put something out there and you guys liked example saws, so we're gonna do it. Okay, we're starting with a banger. We're gonna have, this is gonna be complicated. So my cross for yellow is gonna be RDF-R2, and that's gonna solve quite a couple things. R brings this up. That's really all it does besides put these two up one more. And then D is not only gonna put this in position, but it's also gonna pair this up with this corner. And then FR2 solves this block, this edge, and these two edges. So when we do D, honestly, the best thing to do might just be to rotate at this point and have this be like a pseudo X cross, even though we're going to turn it into a double X cross. So yeah, then you put this corner in like that. Now this is the point where I would just kind of spam TPS and hope it works out. But best solution for this is probably going to be rotate, sexy move, and then insert it in the back, and then U, and then I guess this is a ZBLS, but I've been doing it for forever, and then anti-soon ZB. Both crosses are good. Okay, I found it. So I'm gonna do yellow. This is already solved. And then I have to solve everything relative to it because duh. And the way I'm gonna do that is bring this up because this is a bad position for it to be in. So I do one move and then D, and then bringing that up also solves this pair. R prime, F prime is solving these two and also brings this corner out. So when I do D prime instead of R2, I'm just gonna do R, U prime, R because now this is 3 moves. So I can do L, U and then cancel into a sledge. And then if I do my normal solution for this, this is gonna be 3 moves. So R, U prime, R prime, and then wide F, R, wide F prime. And now this is 3 moves. And then I have double F double sexy F prime and then J prime. Okay, this is another pretty good scramble for both. Okay, I'm gonna do a bunch of pseudo stuff. I have a 3/4 move cross because I have F and then like a double move and then D2. But what I'm gonna do is F, U, L, R prime. And what that does is it solves this block. And then, oh, I'm not gonna do R prime, I'm gonna do U2 R prime. So then what I have here is like, this is a pseudo slot, but instead of rotating it like that, I'm gonna do D prime. And then this is the pair that aligns, you know, solves both of those pieces. So R prime, U, sledge, R, D prime. And then I have this pair. And then if I wanted to preserve EO really bad, I do 2 U2s. I don't really care. It would make it a better solution. So there's 2 ways to do this. There's the way that I probably would do it, which is just going like that, which gives you this case, which you do have to rotate for. I mean, you don't have to, but it would be better if you did. Or you could do U2s, which puts this like right here. So that probably is better actually. So I'm gonna rotate. What would happen if I did that? Nothing. So I'm just gonna do normal pair and then this is a soon and then back soon to yellow. This is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. I try to see like cross plus one because I've been studying that Yihang average of 100, and what he does is like literally every single solve he either does an X cross or an easy cross plus one, and I just can't find that on this one, so I'm gonna take the L and just do a cross. So my cross solution here is I'm gonna solve these two, and then I'm gonna finger trick it like wide R D wide R prime, so that puts these two D prime L2, and then R prime FR. This is what I inspected, unfortunately, so I'm gonna go here. And then this is oriented, so I'm gonna go ahead and solve it into the back left. U, and then I'm gonna rotate, do this, and then do that. Then I have LOL, E. Okay, I can't see easy 3-move cross, but I can see like 2 pairs. So I'm gonna do simple cross. No rotations needed. D, B prime, R, F prime, and then D prime. So this is my first pair. And then what I do here is like I would keyhole it, D prime, insert the edge, and then go like that. And then if you want to be really fancy, you can cancel it into. No, you can't. I'm lying. I don't remember what I did either, but that was my pair, and then I'm gonna ZBLS this, and then LZBLL. Okay, I see 2 pairs, and it's like an X cross thing, so I'm gonna R prime FR this edge in, and then L prime D U prime L. That puts this edge here, and it also solves this. So I'm gonna do this to put this edge in, and then that to put the corner in, and then solve back left because front right is a lot easier to deal with. And then if you want, you can S prime insert S this, which is probably what I'm gonna do because this all is bad. So I'm gonna S prime insert S, and then you have a soon. So like, I guess I'll give you a tip on inspection. What I'm looking for right now is when I do R2, this is gonna be solved. So I'm looking for a good way to use that to my advantage. And I really can't find it. So I'm just gonna take the L yet again. So R2, and then Y do prime U2, insert this in, and then put it in like that. So then from here, I can see the rest of my solve. This is my next pair. And then I'm gonna pair this up, hedge it, and then do U to make this 3 moves. And then this is this, and then J. Okay, this is a double move away. This is also a double move away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna solve both of them in one move. So D U prime, by offsetting that, this double move then solves this. So if I did F2, this would be bad. So I'm not gonna do that, D U prime. And then if I go like that, I can solve that corner. And then honestly, I would free flop this. You could either free flop it, or you could do R prime FR and then 3 mover. I'm not going to do that just because this is a really bad back left pair, and it's going to be exactly the same pair if you go ahead and do it. Oh no, what did I do? I can't find what I did, but yeah, there's the rest of the solve, I guess. F prime is my first move. U, D2, L prime, R. Insert this corner back here to finish this hex cross. R2. And then this is my next pair. And now I have two bad edges. So, do I have two bad edges? I don't know how to tell, but I'm gonna take this out and then do wide FR, wide F prime, which does orient that. And then this is gonna be a J firm. One more. Okay, U2, L, F prime, D prime, R prime, F prime is my cross. That solves this pair. So I'm gonna take it out, D prime, and then put it right back in. This is a 3-mover. And then, ooh, this is cool. I can solve this pair by doing a sledge, but not doing the last F prime, pairing it up right here, U2, F prime, and then ZBLS, and then ZBLL. So that was a couple of example solves. I got some pretty bad scrambles, so I guess you're able to see what I can do on bad scrambles. Yeah, hopefully you learned something. See you at NATS.